and welcome to another episode of the Diversions podcast. Here with your host, Keti and
Bumbling B.
Alright, how are you doing today?
I am fantastic. I'm jacked up on all the coffee I could drink.
I hear that. It's been a very long day for me as well. I guess to start with, I'm going to update everybody with my Halloween list. Thankfully, I'm still alive, have not died from a heart attack or a panic attack yet. But I guess one of my favorites ones so far that I've seen recently has been Werewolf by Night. One of the Marvel specials is on Disney+. I highly suggest you guys check that out because that is top tier. Classic Universal Monsters homage storytelling. I really enjoyed it a lot. Especially the werewolf transformation. Oof, so good, so good. I don't know if you've seen it yet, or
I haven't. I actually just heard about it for the first time like 12 minutes ago.
I see. Again, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I guess anything else that I've seen so far, I want to say, has been very, mediocre. Not mediocre, but very, very well. Not overwhelming, not underwhelming, but, a lot of Disney Channel original movie stuff. I actually did see the remake of Under Wraps. It's not the same.
I didn't even know they remade it.
They did. They remade it, and then they made a sequel to that one.
What?
Yeah, I know, exactly.
When did they remake it? Is this recent?
Again, 2021 it came out, actually.
Okay, I'm not sleeping on it that hard then.
Yeah, no. Not too bad. They came out with the sequel this year. I haven't seen the sequel yet, but the first original one is just, I don't know. It doesn't really capture the magic of the 97 version for me.
Do they play All By Myself?
They do not play All By Myself.
That's why.
But yeah, I think another movie that I saw... I saw Casper again recently. Good movie.
The original or
Yeah, the original Casper.
Okay, I was going to say, they better not be remaking that at this point.
With Christina Ricci and Bill Pullman.
Oh, yes, classic.
Classic film.
Then you got Casper Meets Wendy.
Yeah, apparently I got to rent that one because that's not available to stream, so that's going to be up next in my queue, actually.
I'm surprised they haven't put that on Disney already. I mean, they got Hilary Duff in there.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's bad blood in there because they canceled her Lizzie McGuire revival.
That was going to happen. That was going to happen, wasn't it?
Happen,
they had everyone attached, too, even Gordo.
Yeah, everybody was attached to come, but then they canceled it because of creative differences. But, yeah, Casper Meets Wendy, I got to rent it. I remember renting that from Blockbuster all the time.
I saw that thing at theaters.
That movie came out in theaters? I thought that was, straight to video.
No, I saw that in theaters. My aunt took me and my sister.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a stroll down memory lane. But I wasn't as commented how I really, really like the house in Casper.
Yeah.
That was such a gorgeous house. I mean, it looks spooky as hell.
I just like old creepy mansions.
That too. I think another thing that I noticed is they just don't make sets like they used to back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like most is just CGI at this point, anyways.
I think it is mostly CGI, and I feel like that's where we lose the aesthetic of actually having it opposed to a real location.
I like it
as
good.
A real location, it's I feel like I'm actually there, whereas with CGI, I'm just I don't really feel like I'm being transported to this.
It's probably way cheaper to CGI it though, so I get, but also the CGI quality has just gone down. If you look at even Marvel CGI quality from 10 years ago to now, it's miserable.
Definitely. It hasn't been great, and I think it's because their teams are stretched so thin because they're cramming out so many projects within the last 2 years.
Well, they have 8 movies every year and a series. And then they also have their animation stuff as well, when they did the What If series.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can keep employing this many people.
I don't know. I feel like their team is just stretched too thin. And I don't really think they need to put out this many projects in such a small time window. Because it's very stressful on the animators and the CG and visual effects workers.
Well, I think they spoiled it. They spoiled the audience. And that was kind of their one leg up that they had over DC and everything else, is that they were pumping out content you wouldn't believe. And now it's biting them in the ass. And I don't think it's sustainable for the long run.
Yeah, I feel like now, though, they can, take their foot off the gas pedal and kind of, relax with it. Because no one's going to catch up to them at this point. It's impossible.
But I also feel like they dug such a hole that, now if they do slow down, people are going to be furious.
Well, maybe not. I feel like if they take the time and start putting out quality content instead of quantity, it'd be better. Because, like I said, I think that their Werewolf by Night was a big hit. And if they continue going with that, because I'm still in awe about the werewolf transformation because it was just
I gotta check this out.
chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
It really was like everyone.
Wolf's Kiss.
Everyone
Growl.
Everyone, go check out Werewolf by Night. It's so good, so good, and I really hope I see these characters more often. But what else have I seen? I'm trying to remember. Oh, earlier today I was watching Scream. So
Classic.
Yeah. So I was a little bit jumpy on my walk here to your apartment.
Yeah, it'll do that to you around this neighborhood.
So yeah, I mean, and then we started watching Scream 2, then I realized it was time to record, and I realized as I was watching Scream 2, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen this movie completely, or at all, probably. I can't really remember if I've ever seen it. I do remember, I don't know which version it was, where Sydney is on a film set, and then that's where she fights the ghost, and then it turns, I don't know who the bad guy was, but it was like someone that traces back to the first movie. So I don't know if that's the second Scream movie or the third Scream movie.
I don't even know. There's 4 now, right?
There's 5.
There's 5?
Yes, there's 5.
That's a lot of screaming.
Yeah. A lot of screaming. And they even had a TV show for a while, but yeah. Don't know much to say about the TV show. I've not seen it yet, but
I forgot there was a TV show.
That's pretty much my update so far for Halloween stuff, and I think I've been nailing it so far, watching something scary or spooky related every day.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I haven't even hit Friday the 13th franchises or Nightmare on Elm Street yet.
Well, those are a journey in and of itself. There's a lot of those.
There's a lot
and a lot of bad ones of those.
Yeah, and I would also like to sleep, so.
Maybe don't watch too many horror movies then. But do it for the spirit.
It's Spooktober.
It's Spooktober. God damn it, I hate you for that.
But I guess another thing is, like, now we're here in our 3rd episode, and I'm pretty sure our one audience member is dying to know a little bit about ourselves.
Shout out to you, dude.
Thanks to our one listener, or 2, who knows who's listening.
Whoa, we're growing, man, exponential.
We're growing. But I guess, tell me a little bit about yourself, Bumbling B. What are some hobbies that you have?
My hobbies are anything that my ADHD is latching onto at the moment. I bounce around a lot. I go from like Gundam modeling kits to PC building. All right. I just ordered a 3D printer that's going to be here tomorrow, and you will not see me for months because I'm just going to play with that toy for as many hours of the day as I can.
I mean, hey, if you could become a good 3D sculptor, there's definitely jobs out there for that and money for it as well. I come over and print some stuff for my own hobbies.
I'm just trying to print some silly stuff. I'm going to try to do a 3D printed Halloween costume at this point.
Are you finally going to do your Alphonse Airlift?
I specifically got this because I wanted to make cosplay components, and I think I'm finally going to try to do the Alphonse Elric that I've always wanted to do.
He's been talking about this for years, folks.
It's my dream cosplay. I love Al.
Nice. I guess as for myself, I do a lot of figure photography. You can see my work at GeekNight90.
Oh, follow it. It's fantastic work, folks.
Yeah, I guess toy collecting has always been a hobby of mine, and then I finally transformed that into figure photography. I'm pretty much in just any fandom you can think of.
I could 3D print models for you to photograph.
Exactly. I mean, it's gonna work beautifully, I think.
Oh my god, it's almost like we're friends or something. This is crazy.
Who would have thought? Why are we even doing this?
But I don't know. I just met you one day, and you were like, "Hey, want to record a podcast?" I'm like, "Sure, dude."
That's how it all starts, folks. That's how it all starts. Yeah, I do figure photography. I'm in pretty much any fandom you can think of, and I guess I don't know. I like to consider myself very knowledgeable in all the fandoms that I'm in.
It's true. This guy's a monster at trivia nights.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be in a fandom, I feel like you have to educate yourself and know all the backstories, the lore, and because you want to educate someone someday who maybe might be interested in getting into the fandom. So here we are. And also as well, I'm also into building modeling kits. I'm actually very, very excited for my Liger Zero model kit to come in pretty soon.
Yes, and on top of the Liger Zero, they also put out the Shadow Fox that we both ordered as well.
I got the Shadow Fox as well.
So we're slowly building a Zoid army, folks.
Definitely.
Shout outs. Let me hear in the comments. Do you remember Zoids?
Who doesn't remember Zoids?
You'd be surprised, man. I've turned a couple of people onto that stuff.
Actually, on the website that I told you about, Ami, I actually found someone selling pre-owned Liger Zero Schneider spare parts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for $30, I was like, I have to say.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, so I picked those up. So along with my model kit, I'm gonna have the Schneider parts with it as well.
I always like the Schneider model.
Schneider model was really good. The Jaeger was my favorite, just because blue was my favorite color. But all it really does was go fast. He was Sonic.
Jaeger was the blue fast one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Panzer was the green one.
Panzer was just America. America the Zoid.
It really was America.
Every artillery you could think of.
Oh man, it was crazy because I don't know, for anyone who ever watched Zoids, they would always launch the Zoids from the top of the snail Zoid and like onto the battlefield, but for the Panzer, they could not do that. They had to unload them from the back.
Yeah, the thick boy unload it from the back.
Oh yeah.
Drop it off the truck and see what
That's the only
happens.
thing. I don't think they ever really used the Panzer that much in the series.
I think they use it twice.
I believe so. I mean, for me, I used to think Zoids was this like really super long show, but then after binging it one day,
It's like less than 50 episodes.
I think it's like 25 or 26 episodes.
Yeah, it's a short one.
It really is short. I'm thinking like, how the hell does this last forever for me as a kid? And I realized like, right, weekly basis as opposed to...
Yeah, we've been ruined by like binge watching and everything like that.
Oh yeah, that's how I felt when I binge watched Digimon.
Oh, which is on my like rewatch list too. I don't know why. I got Digimon fever lately.
You got to. I mean, they're actually... I guess that's another thing. Surprise topic here is for anyone who ever watched Digimon Adventure and Adventure 02, they're actually coming out with a follow-up series for the 02 series. In cast.
Yo, let's go.
I mean, now that they ended with the 01, and when I cried my eyes out at Digimon Last Evolution, I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I haven't watched any Digimon forever, dude. I've been watching One Piece and like I'm close to episode 500 now, but that is pretty much the only thing I've been watching.
I mean, everyone please watch Digimon Adventure Try, and then watch the movies that came afterwards. And then there was one final movie that they came out with. I swear to God, I had my eyes bawling out. I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. I think it's because it hit me just how long this journey has been for me. And I also realized, like, I was like, oh my God, that's like, I grew up with this show. And like, I am now this adult. And I was like, oof.
You old fam.
Yeah. It's all the feels just hit me all at once. It was crazy.
All right. I like it. Yeah, definitely putting that towards the top of my rewatch list then.
But yeah, definitely check it out. But I guess one of the big topics that I wanted to talk about today, that I think everyone has been talking about for the past recent weeks, is the Mario movie trailer.
It's me, Chris Pratt. I hate his voice so much. He's doing like a bad New York accent, and it's terrible.
Oh my God! I mean, to me, I guess I heard a little bit of like a Brooklyn accent from it. Like,
yeah,
I think he was trying to emulate the Super Mario Show version of Mario. But at the same time, though, I can't really completely judge him on it because it was only like at most 2 lines of dialogue.
I remember stomping Koopas.
That's the thing, though. When he was talking about that game, I was like, there was no Koopas.
There was no Koopas in that game.
In that version of the Mario.
I'm telling you, they just didn't want him to say Goombas. And they're like, everyone talks about the Goombas. Hype up the Koopas.
I don't know. I mean, because like when you think about it, when they interviewed Ben Schwartz on the Sonic games, that dude had encyclopedic knowledge of all the Sonic games that he played, what systems they were on, and how like I was just like, damn, I am really in awe. And I was like, respect.
Yeah, he's like a dorky fella. Chris Pratt, I don't know. Maybe he is. I'm not trying to gatekeep celebrities, but also like
me either. But like, you know, like he only had like 2 lines of dialogue, so it's not really too much to judge him off of.
Yeah, like it could definitely be something else entirely.
And also like he definitely has time to like fix the voice for Mario until the final recordings coming through.
Do you think they're gonna do any like rework on it?
I don't think they're gonna do any rework.
I think that's the only criticism most people have, like on that trailer, because everyone loved Jack Black as Bowser.
Oh yeah, Jack Black as Bowser was fucking perfect. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, that's Jack Black.
Dude, Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. You couldn't even tell that was Keegan-Michael Key. Like he full on went voice actor mode in that, which is another thing. Like giving like voice acting roles just to celebrities just because they are celebrities. Like Chris Pratt, like I mean, sure he was Emmett from Lego Movie, but like I don't see him as a voice actor. Jack Black can do anything.
Jack Black could do anything, but I also feel like there could have been another voice actor who could have gotten that role.
Who's playing Peach?
Peach is that one actress.
Oh, that one.
Anya Taylor-Joy, is that her name? I don't really know her. She's girl from Queen's Gambit. I don't really
The
know.
Queen? Hold up. Anya Taylor-Joy. Okay, yeah, she is the Queen of Queen's Gambit. I don't know. I never saw that show. I don't like chess. I'm too dumb.
So yeah, she's gonna be voicing Peach.
Oh snap! Charlie Day is Luigi. Let's go.
Charlie Day is Luigi. I mean, again, that's probably. I feel like Charlie Day and Jack Black are gonna save the film because.
How in God's name is Sebastian Maniscalco in this movie?
I don't know. I mean, it's a crazy cast, but the thing is I feel like voice actors should be given first choice roles at least because this is their job.
Which is hilarious because the actual voice actor for Mario, Charles Martinet, gets like a brief cameo in this apparently.
Yeah, he's gonna be voicing like numerous other characters in the movie, which is kind of crazy. And everyone's saying like they're gonna get tired of hearing Charles Martinet voice as the OG Mario.
No,
This thing, I was like, no,
it's exactly what I want.
It's not even that exactly that I want. I mean, if you've seen the French dub version of the trailer,
Oh, it's so funny. It's so good.
They pretty much copied how the video game voice Mario speaks, basically.
It's whimsical.
It is, but also the thing is, like, you gotta realize Charles Martinet is a voice actor. He's not gonna do the same voice that he does for Mario in the video games that he's gonna do in the movie. He's probably gonna change the pitch tone, the line delivery, anything, because one, he is a voice actor. He knows what kind of voice he needs to do in a video game and what kind of voice he needs to do in a movie. Those are two different distinct things that...
Yes, believe it or not, he is capable of sounding like a human, I bet.
He is. I mean, for anyone who's ever played Dragon Age, he is a dragon that teaches you the shouts. You're looking at me with, like, no clue, so yeah.
I'm trying to think of something funny, but I couldn't right there. But, you know, Fustora, my Skyrim fans know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, like, obviously, he has a bunch of voice acting credits. That guy definitely has the chops to pull it off. It's unfortunate that he's not getting to play the titular character that he brought to fame.
Titular.
Titties, baby.
Titties.
But
sorry, folks.
At the same time, it's unfortunate because, like, one, this is the one thing that Robin Williams did not want to happen back when he was cast as Genie in Aladdin.
What?
Yeah, this is like back when Robin Williams was cast as Genie for the Aladdin movie. He did not want to be credited as the voice of Genie because he didn't want celebrities to like overshadow voice workers.
That man was ahead of his goddamn time.
Yeah, but unfortunately Disney stabbed him in the back and they put his name up in the poster like Robin Williams as Genie.
Stabbed him in the back by making him more famous. Those sons of bitches.
Well, yeah.
Someone stab me in the back, please.
Well, because like Disney didn't think that a whole cast of like voice actors wouldn't sell, and that's actually why Robin Williams didn't come back for the sequel movie, Return of Jafar. Genie there was actually voiced by Dan Castellaneta. I don't know if I pronounced his name right. But
I'm inclined to believe you.
The guy that voices Homer in The Simpsons, basically.
What are your 3 wishes? Don't.
And then, but I mean, eventually, Robin Williams and Disney made up that he came back for the 3rd movie, Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
He meets his dad.
Yeah, I got that movie for my birthday.
Oh, man. Dude, Marvin's going to be shouted out a lot on this podcast, apparently.
But that's the one thing, like, yeah, Robin Williams did not want to be credited as, as an actor in this movie because he didn't want voice actors to be overshadowed. And that's exactly what's happening now because, like, I feel like a lot of voice actors are getting, like, overlooked on animated movies because they want to use celebrity names to try to bring in, like, people into the seats, which kind of sucks because, like, this is what voice actors do. This is their job. Like, they're perfect for it.
I am looking through Charles Martinet's credits, though, and it is just Mario.
Oh, he definitely has more.
He was he was a voice in the annoying Orange TV series.
He does a lot.
I just scrolled upon that. No, dude, I'm telling you, it is all Mario.
I mean, yeah, obviously all Mario, but I feel like he has like other stuff that he has worked on that he just probably has not been credited for.
Oh, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. He's just like a secondary voice on that one. But yeah, other than that, it's like all Mario. He voices Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi.
I mean, the guy has talent. What else can you say?
My guy's got the Wahoos on lock.
Wah.
Wah. Wah. Wah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess the other thing about the trailer is, one, I think this is going to be the best animated, I don't know what I was about to say, but Illumination film ever.
I can't think of what Illumination has done. Besides, like, Despicable Me.
Despicable Me, Minions. I forgot what else. Not really too familiar with their stuff, too. Did they do Sing? Does that Sing? Are they Sing?
I think that might be DreamWorks Animation.
Look it up. You have it fun in front of you. Technology.
I got internet access. Okay.
Yeah, you do. But anyways, yeah, like, I mean, the movie looks great. Fantastic.
Yep, Sing is Illumination.
Everyone's, like, pretty surprised that Mario movie's going to be an isekai. Which I'm just like, have you not played any Mario game ever in your life? I was like, that's exactly.
Even the John Leguizamo version is an isekai.
Exactly. I mean, that as horrible as that movie is.
False. That movie's flawless.
I enjoy watching it.
It's so good.
I think we're at a bar one day, And I think the movie was playing on TV, and instead of paying attention to everybody else, I think I was just watching the movie. And I was just like, Mario movie's on.
They play it at replay a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's an awful movie, but it's a guilty pleasure.
It's so good.
Guilty pleasure, or as you know, my friend Pablo likes to say, naughty pleasure.
Naughty pleasures. Pablo, those are different things.
But yeah, a lot of people are shocked it's an isekai, but I'm like, have you never played a Mario game? Any video game that he's in always starts with him ending up in some new world. Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario
Galaxy, he literally goes from world to world.
I mean, yeah, he goes into space. Super Mario 3D World, where he gets the cat stuff. I mean, it's just how it is. Super Mario Odyssey. Mario's basically an isekai life.
Is Mario a furry?
I don't think Mario is a furry.
I don't know, man. He dresses as a cat a lot. The Tanuki suit. I'm just saying.
Those are power-ups. He's not choosing to dress.
Don't you think a furry feels empowered when they're in their fursona?
I really don't know, actually.
Whew.
Are you coming out as a furry to me?
No, those costumes look way too hot.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you have any other thoughts for the Mario movie trailer?
I think it could definitely be amazing. If everyone can just overlook Chris Pratt. Or, maybe he's going to do a better job. I'm trying not to prejudge it too much, but it looks genuinely entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be super entertaining. I hope Chris Pratt does his job as an actor and improves on this, because I feel like surprisingly, I feel like this is his make or break role for his future.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take.
It's a hot take, but I mean, can I be wrong? I don't think so, because I feel like there's a lot of video gamers out there who will hold him accountable for this role. I myself will probably hold him accountable for this role. No, okay.
I don't know.
But the other thing is that there's two things I definitely would love to see in this Mario movie. Is that one, if there's a chase scene, I want to see some Mario Kart thrown in there.
Here we go!
I mean, I feel like there is going to be a chase scene, and they're going to be zooming through Mushroom Kingdom, and they're going to be on a cart, and I want to see some Mario Kart.
Okay,
references.
if this movie does well, I could entirely foresee the possibility of them doing a Mario series and doing a spin-off Mario Kart series.
I mean, I don't think they have to do specifically Mario Kart. I just feel like if they throw
think about it. Like a full Mario Kart, Speed Racer style series.
I mean, I could see it. I feel like that's actually what the Scoob movie was trying to be at first, but then it became something else completely different.
Exactly. They could do is that Illumination? That's DreamWorks. Who the
Scoob? That's Warner Brothers.
It is just Warner Brothers Animation, right?
Yeah, it's Warner Brothers Animation.
I forget they have an animation department because it's
that I'm not going to get into right now. That's a whole
yeah. Let's leave those worms in that can. Shout out to Can of Worms, the Disney Channel original movie.
Hell yeah, that's gonna be on my list now too. 'Cause that's pretty Spooktober.
I forgot about that movie till right now.
But yeah, I definitely want to see some Mario Kart references thrown in there. 2, with Charlotte Day as Luigi, I want to see some Luigi's Mansion.
I've never played the Luigi Mansion series because I didn't have a GameCube growing up. I was a Dreamcast or die kind of guy, you know what I mean? But
kind of died there, didn't you?
Listen, man, we had a couple of good games.
I mean, the Dreamcast was ahead of its time. It was just...
Dude, I had to run an Ethernet cable across my dang living room, and I had to explain to my parents what was going on every time I wanted to play Phantasy Star Online.
Oof.
It was, yeah.
I think the only thing I ever wanted the Dreamcast for was for Sonic Adventure.
Oh yeah, flawless game.
And also to play that Ready to Rumble game, the one where the guy gets a bite out of his afro taken.
That game was great.
That's all I remember from the Dreamcast. That's about it.
You're not missing much.
I mean, there was Street Fighter as well, but yeah. Again, like I said, I want to see Luigi's Mansion.
Hey, it looks like he gets chased into one of the castles. Maybe that will be a haunted castle.
Hopefully. I mean, I really hope this movie does well, that we get a Luigi's Mansion spin-off series. That's all I want. Please, give me that. Give me that.
This has potential to set up a universe, but I don't think they need to.
But I don't know. Are you going to be there day one for the Mario movie?
I'll probably go with you.
We're going to be. We're there day one. We're there at midnight. We're there. I'm going to be there in full costume. You know me.
Oh, I could 3D princess hats.
I already have a Mario hat. Did you not see him for about like my 30th birthday? I was all up in
Oh
Marvel.
yeah, all right. Keti did a themed birthday party for like the last like 5 years, ever since the Legend of Zelda one you did.
Yeah, that was legendary, right?
Oh yeah, your whole second persona of Gold Star came out, and it was the greatest thing ever. That's a story for another podcast, folks. But suffice it to say, this man can party.
Yeah, I mean, I think ever since then I started doing a lot of themed birthday parties. I was like, it's fun.
It's a hoot and a half.
It really is. But I think the one they threw that my girlfriend and my cousin threw for me this past year, which was My Hero Academia theme, that was really fun. And I was really surprised.
Dude, I'm so mad because I had a full All Might costume to wear that I was going to change into, and then someone got too screwed up on edibles, so I didn't have a chance to change into it.
It was my party. All right, I had a good time.
And you could cry if you want to, and you let us know.
But before that, I forgot what I had. I think I had Mario Golf before that.
Yes, where I did my amazing Luigi mask mustache.
Yeah.
And I was like the only person in costume.
Yeah. Wait, no, I was Mario.
There was like 4 of us in costume and then like a bunch of your brother's friends, and I felt so fucking awkward. Whatever, I leaned into it. I owned it. I walked around with a golf club all night.
Yeah. And then I think before that I did, that was the one I had the Mario theme party, and that was spectacular. That was such a great party.
That was good. You still have decorations up at your parents' place
Yeah,
for
they're
that.
still up there. Those things are permanently now bound to the house.
Yeah.
They're part of the house now. But aside from that, I'm very excited for the Mario movie. I am definitely there April 7th. You will find me there at the theaters.
April 7th?
April 7th is when it comes out, yes.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I'm hoping it does well. I know Nintendo has definitely had the all-seeing eye over the production of this movie because they definitely don't want it to fail.
They're really attached to their IP, believe it or not.
They really are. I mean, this is the company that bought the intellectual property rights to a porn film just so it wouldn't be distributed.
Huh?
Yeah, Nintendo bought the intellectual rights to a porn parody of Super Mario just so that movie would not be distributed. And then they leased out...
I'm going to find this, folks.
You cannot find it. They have taken it down. It's gone.
Sir.
Unless someone has a physical...
You do not know the depths of my depravity.
This is like from back in like the 80s and 90s, I feel. So unless someone has a copy of that tape, I don't think it's out there.
I'll track a VHS down like a motherfucker. I got detective
Well,
skills.
this is Nintendo, man. They'll find you. They'll cease and desist your ass faster than you can say no.
Not before I can cease and desist myself, son.
But I guess is that all we have for the Mario?
Yeah, I think that was too much for the Mario, honestly.
Hopefully. I guess the next for video game topics here we have is that, anyone who's ever played Overwatch 2 is finally out, which makes Overwatch 1 completely obsolete, which pisses me off.
There was that one day in between too. Like Overwatch shut down on like what was it, October 2nd?
Yeah.
And then Overwatch 2 didn't start until October 4th. So there was that one day of utopian society where Overwatch did not exist.
Yeah, everybody finally got to go outside and then,
Amazing.
touch some grass.
Gamers touched grass for the first time.
It was crazy. I mean, everyone was asking me too. It's like, are you going to play Overwatch 2? Are you going to play Overwatch 2? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to play Overwatch 2.
Have you played it yet?
I have not played it yet. One, because I told people, was like, I'm going to wait for them to fix all the bugs.
Fuck that. Bugs are hilarious. That's why the early days of Cyberpunk 2077 were so funny. Because that game was buggy as all get.
But the thing is, like, the biggest issue wasn't even the bugs for this game. It was just trying to get into the game in the first place. Like, for anyone who's trying to play Overwatch 2 on launch, there was tremendous queue lines to even get into a game.
Well, also, anyone trying to play any game on launch that's that highly anticipated should have been prepared for that.
That's what drives me crazy, though, because everyone was talking mad shit about Overwatch, how much they hated it, and then here it was gone, and now they're all complaining how they can't even play the game anymore. I think all these people just love the toxic community.
I mean, they still had a ton of Overwatch 1 fans up until the game got discontinued.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm pretty sure the team that I used to play with, they definitely Mr. Healer.
Fucking Lucio?
I mean, I was Lucio. I was a Lucio main. I was a Moira main. I was very good with Moira. Everyone likes to use a Dark Orb with Moira, but Healing Orb is the way to go. You actually charge up your ultimate a lot faster with that. And Moira has the highest healing output in the game.
Yeah, I'm a terrible healer.
I'm not. I've won matches. Like, I think one time I was healing with my team's Roadhog, and he was about to die, and then he used his ult, and I was just right behind him, just like with the orb and like spraying him, and then we're just like, I think he got play the match that game, but it was fucking ridiculous.
And you helped, son.
I really did help.
You got the hockey assist.
I did get that.
You helped the guy who helped him.
It was crazy. I just remember that match. It was fucking crazy. It was crazy.
I believe it. No, so I played Overwatch. I haven't actually gotten into any matches yet, but I just like went through the tutorials, checked out the new characters and everything like that. They basically have like.
Are there any changes to anything? any of the Overwatch 1 characters to 2?
Yeah, there's a few like ult differences, and I think there's maybe 1 or 2 like secondaries that have been different, but I don't actually know because I have to unlock everybody now.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's free to play. I don't care. I'm fine with that. It gives me a chance to explore the different characters that I don't typically play with, so I'm okay with that.
I actually like that because I actually touched upon that subject in episode 2 of the podcast where I said how for DLC, I would actually like it if, like, you buy the DLC, but there's still content behind it. Instead of getting the character right away, you have to go through a few challenges to unlock that character.
Yeah,
I think that makes it more fun.
I mean, like, if you are, like, a competitive player and, like, you know your main and, like, you just want that character and they're blocked, then yeah, you should be able to like pay to get them and then awesome, you play them. But like for somebody who like is very casual at this game, might I add, very bad at this game, but it's fun as hell.
I played with him before.
I'm so bad. But I just want to be Junkrat and cause chaos all the time. But yeah, for like people like me who aren't competitive at all and suck at this game, I just want to like I'm more interested in the lore of the characters. So one thing they did add is that you can like explore all the characters like on the main menu. You can just like see all their story and history and everything like that, but they have the intro videos for all the characters.
Oh, nice.
Which like I remember back in the day I had to like track down YouTube videos every time like a new character was introduced. Right. This just has it on the page.
That's pretty cool. I mean, that's one thing I did love about Overwatch was the character backstories and the lore.
Yeah, like I thought it could make an amazing series.
I think everybody did want a series or a movie at some point. Because I think at one point I was like, Overwatch series would be fucking phenomenal.
Oh, for sure.
When they revealed Doomfist, because the animation in that trailer, ooh.
And like the story behind it was so cool. Like everything was awesome.
Yeah, it's actually really good, man. I mean, I hope eventually, Blizzard or Activision, whoever the hell's in charge now, whatever they do, they got some like PR stuff to fix, and I feel like an Overwatch series would be one thing to definitely get the fans back on their side. But eventually, I will pick up Overwatch 2. Like I said, I'm just waiting for all the fixes to get in.
I will say the gameplay is the exact same. It feels like the exact same game.
Yeah, but I heard like you can now like add charms or equipment to your heroes now to like give them boost within games.
Yeah, and that's one of the Keti sent it to me the other day, but like. They're doing essentially like oopsie rewards for having such a jank game on the first day of launch. Yeah. So you're getting a free Reaper costume. Nice. It's a Dread Pirate Reaper or something like that.
Everybody loves Reaper.
And I just love being a pirate, so I'm gonna get it. And you can, and it also comes with a health pack charm too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of the thing that
very Kingdom Hearts. Put charms on your weapons to get powers.
Yeah, I think what's really cool, but also what I don't like about it. Is it kind of gives me like vibe from Injustice 2, because in Injustice 2 you could like add gear to your characters to like essentially give them like different stats and everything like that, and I think it's pretty cool or not, but I don't know. I think like I feel like in Injustice 2 it wasn't properly executed because it was just too much. It was just too much.
Yeah, I mean like inherently some stuff's going to be totally busted and some stuff's going to be useless, but like that therein lies the strategy. That's where the metagame comes into play if you're going to be like a tier whore about it.
I feel like now they're trying to copy a little bit more how League of Legends is, a little bit. Because I know Pokemon Unite is doing that with the emblems.
Well, a lot of games are. Like multiverses, you can get badges and stuff like that, and those change your stats entirely.
Yeah, I mean, I know Super Smash Bros. Touched upon that a little bit with stickers and the spirits.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, it's never going to fly in like a competitive match, but I think like within like spirit mode or whatever the challenge.
Oh yeah. Like if you're doing like World of Light or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is just fun. It's fun to just be giant and stuff like that. Let us have a good time.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. I have to check it out and see what's going on. Play Overwatch soon. It's been a while.
Play. Let me know. I'll play with you. I will make you look good by comparison.
I'll probably yell at you. I get very competitive when it comes to Overwatch. A whole different personality comes out. I start yelling. It's like personality people, actually.
All right, bring it. Maybe you'll make me better. You'll be the Mickey to my Rocky. You're going to make me better.
We'll see. But I guess, it's a good time to take a break here and talk about what we're drinking here today.
I was waiting for like the last 10 minutes to do that. I hope you know. All right, so we got one beer here tonight because one is all we're gonna need with this one. These things are 9.5%.
Lately, what we've been trying to do here is every podcast episode now. Well, we've been trying different kind of beers that we've never had before and try to rate them to see how they are.
Yeah, it helps work at a grocery store, so like discounts galore. All right, we got here today the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger line. This is the Juice Force Hazy Imperial IPA. You ever have like pineapple, orange mango juice or something like that?
Yeah.
It tastes like that. This shit is dangerous, folks. Yeah. It is 9.5%, and I'm guzzling it right now.
Yeah, it goes down very smooth. You can't even like it. For an IPA, and like, I'm not saying IPAs are my favorite, but like they're always I like to drink them because of the highs in alcohol value. But they're very hard to go down. This one is going down like it's fucking juice.
Dude, I'm telling you, the IPA beer game lately has been just unnecessarily delicious. But I highly recommend this New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA. Get you some.
I think this might be my favorite IPA ever because this is just delicious.
It's so tasty. I hate this.
It really is.
It's so strong too. Oh, this is going to be bad.
That's perfect. A strong beer, that's delicious.
Hey, you don't need that many, but you're going to chug these real quick.
I probably will.
Because this is straight up juice.
But yeah, obviously, check out New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA.
Not sponsored, but like sponsor us, folks.
Yeah. Some beer company or someone will sponsor us.
You know, my dream is to be sponsored by like a beer or a whiskey of some kind.
Aviator Gin.
My name is Bumbling B because I am a high-functioning alcoholic. I am frequently bumbling and stumbling, folks.
Come on, Ryan Reynolds. Sponsor us with Aviator Gin.
Honestly, yeah. Do that. Ryan Reynolds was the person who made me realize I was bisexual, so yeah.
Aviator Gin, and I wear a Wrexham FC jersey.
I don't even know what that club is, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They're a soccer team. I guess a little anecdote here. They're a soccer team that is playing in League One now, I believe. League One? The English Association Football League.
There's so many leagues. I don't know how you're a soccer fan. It's so hard to keep track of.
I don't know. I never thought I would be as big a fan as I am today, but then one day it all just clicked.
Hey, man, it's a good time. The one time I went to an Arsenal game with you at the Globe was the most fun I ever had.
For anyone who doesn't know, I am a huge Arsenal fan.
Get 'em Gunners.
True Gooner. Since, I want to say, maybe 2002. Because they are a team.
Damn.
Yeah. Obviously.
He was a wee lad.
I was a wee lad. My fandom with them started because they're one of the teams I picked on FIFA, and it was the only team that I would ever beat my cousins with on FIFA. So I was like, you know what? I'm a fan of these guys. And then one day I saw them play on TV, and I was like, hey, I know those players. And ever since then, I've been following them up.
Didn't you see Arsenal versus like MLS All-Stars too? Or was that not Arsenal?
No. I was actually really lucky when I went to Europe. I actually got to see Barcelona versus Arsenal.
Barcelona.
Yeah. It was a very good game. Unfortunately, Arsenal lost.
I was going to say, how'd that go for them?
Arsenal lost 2-1, but I mean...
That's pretty close. It's a competitive match.
It was. I mean, it didn't help that Arsenal scored an own goal. But again, it was preseason.
This is the team you love.
Yeah, I mean, it was preseason.
It's okay, man. I'm a Bears fan. I get it.
Sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much how it was. I mean, I still enjoyed my time. I was rooting for my team. I would die for my team. But that's pretty much it. Here we are for our beer. That will do it, I guess, for our beer commercial break.
Oh yeah, that's how this started. Beer segment. Go get you some beer, folks.
Oh boy.
Don't overdo it. Drive safe. Drink responsibly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Drink some water in between each beer.
Yeah. Hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah. Next topic, I guess, here is one I guess touches really close to home for you, is that Velma from Scooby-Doo finally comes out as lesbian or bi.
Why that got to touch home for me, huh?
Well, because you are bi, so.
And because I've been shaggy for Halloween for like 6 years in a row, maybe? That too.
Hey, man.
It's an easy costume.
He's not the one that's Scooby over here. Let the brown guy be Scooby, they say.
I mean...
It's fucked up, man.
Ruh-roh. Velma from Scooby-Doo finally officially comes out as lesbian. Was it that official, or was she just feeding for some e-girl?
I feel like for the longest time, if you even think about like Robot Chicken specials and a bunch of other stuff, it's always been hinted.
I mean specifically this coming out, quote unquote, series. Like,
I feel like this is like a full on. It's like yes.
I feel like they don't say, "Oh yeah, she is gay." They just show her squirming around a bit. I haven't seen it. I've just seen a clip of her
I don't think
basically
she, like,
thirsting
explicitly.
explicitly.
Yes, thank you.
Got you.
Says that she's gay or lesbian or bi, but I think like it's heavily hinted at because once again, this is still a children's, I'm doing air quotes here, film. So, you know, I know how people are touchy about that.
Yeah, the whole
but
don't say gay thing or whatever.
Yeah, but it's still heavily implied enough to be like, yes, I can definitely see it.
And I agree that like, yay, awesome, cool, finally do it. But like,
I mean, yeah, to me it's not a big deal. It's whatever.
But if you look at the deleted scene from the Scooby-Doo movie,
Yeah.
she's full on fiending for Daphne. Like, this is not the first we've seen this. This is just the first time it's actually officially been put in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this has always been alluded to, so I don't know why people are like...
But I don't think this is like an official her coming out. This is as equally barely tongue-in-cheek kind of mentioned wink wink, know what I'm saying, guys?
I mean, maybe. We gotta see the movie to find out. It is out and available.
True. Unless she explicitly leans over to Freddy and goes, "You gonna hit that? Because I'm gonna if you don't." Then I'm not gonna believe it.
I don't know. I mean, it was also implied in the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated series that she might be bi because she was dating Shaggy in the beginning of that series.
Let's go, Shaggy. Get you the thick, nerdy
and then
girls.
She was actually... I guess, it was never stated, but it is heavily implied.
That's what I'm saying. Just say she's queer.
I know.
Just fucking do it.
That's the thing, though. This is during a time where, like, they were, like, cartoons were, like, on the verge of, like, crossing over to here and being, like, a little bit more open about it. But she was actually implied to be, like, in some sort of relationship with the live-action version of Velma, Linda Cardellini. But in this cartoon version, her character was named Hot Dog Water, which is not the best name to have.
What?
Yeah. Linda Cardellini's character in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was named Hot Dog Water. It was because her family owned a hot dog stand and she would take showers with
hot dog water?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you could put all of it together why she was named that.
No, please explain it further in detail. I would love to hear this.
Nope, that's as far as I'll go.
God damn it almighty.
Please watch Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. It's probably, to me, the best Scooby-Doo series ever.
Which is funny that we're talking about Scooby-Doo because I've literally had the Let's Go Scooby-Doo theme song stuck in my head for like the last 4 days.
Like Simple Plan.
Yes. Yes. Love you, Simple Plan. I saw them in concert. I shit-talked them the entire time.
But yeah, just check out that series if you haven't. I've actually put Tali on it recently. We've been watching a few episodes here. One, because I know Tali's a huge Twin Peaks fan, and I told her, I was like, this series actually does a lot of references to Twin Peaks.
Ooh.
But we just got to get to those episodes, and it's very hard for her to get to, because I don't know. I think sometimes she still sees Scooby-Doo as kind of like a kiddie show, or like it's not very too scary for her. I really don't know.
Who needs it to be scary? It's enjoyable.
That's how it is for me.
They fucking solve mysteries with the Globetrotters.
But I guess, who knows? It's a really good series though. It gets better over time. I mean, we were only on episode 6, so it's like
you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time.
But also, HBO Max is going to come out with another new Scooby. Oh, I can't say Scooby-Doo series because actually,
yeah, no, it's strictly Velma.
It's strictly Velma and
all right,
the Mystery Gang.
I'm hearing a lot of shit about not having Scooby-Doo involved because they want to go in like a different direction, and I'm hearing a lot of people saying like, if you can't be creative in a series without using its actual main character, then like you're not good at writing a story or stuff like that. Yeah. But also by taking a series named after a specific character and not including that character, like that sounds pretty creative to me.
Could you try again?
What?
Could you try again?
Siri thinks I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you right now. Call me later.
I don't know. Like for me, it's like at first I thought it was just gonna be a show about Velma before she meets the Mystery Gang, which I'm like,
yeah, that's what I thought too, and I was super down for that.
Makes sense, you know. But then it turns out to be that it's actually Velma and the rest of the Mystery Gang, but no Scooby-Doo, which doesn't make sense.
Then like, why is it named after Velma? Why is there no Scooby-Doo? Why like, anything?
It's just not even that. It's just like I feel like they're. No offense to Mindy Kaling or anything, but I feel like they're gonna overdo it with the meta humor here, and I'm not saying she's not a great writer. I mean, she's written probably some of the funniest.
She's a phenomenal
Yeah,
writer.
written
She's
some of the
hilarious
funniest
too.
Office episodes ever, but I feel like
Oh, dude, Sam Richardson is Shaggy.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but what was I gonna say?
Oh shit, Melissa Farmero's in this from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Is she?
Yeah,
Who is she?
I don't know. It doesn't give her name. The only people who are named are
Maybe she's the new hot dog water.
the only people who are named as characters are Mindy Kaling as Velma,
Yeah.
Sam Richardson as Shaggy, and Constance Wu as Daphne. So we have an Asian Daphne.
Yeah.
And
I guess,
good lord, Constance Wu.
Since I forgot what I was gonna say, let me go into the Shaggy topic. In this series, his name is not going to be Shaggy. They're actually calling him Norville.
Well, yeah, that is his name.
Yes, that is his name.
Wait, what? They have Gary Cole, which, if anyone doesn't know, is the dad in Talladega Nights. Ming Na Wen, freaking Mulan herself is in this show.
It's a pretty heavy cast.
Glenn Howerton from Always Sunny in
He's
Philadelphia.
He's Fred.
He's Fred?
Yeah.
Oh, he's for sure Fred. Oh, he got mad Fred vibes. Stephen Root from Office Space and Dodgeball.
Huh. I can see that. Stephen Root, I feel like, is a voice actor to me because he did voice Bill Dotree.
Whatever happened to them bringing back King of the Hill? Weren't they supposed to do that?
I mean, come on.
It's been in talks for a decade, man.
They just greenlit it. Animation takes time, dude. Come
I can't wait.
But the thing is, the thing about Shaggy is that they're naming him Norville in this series.
Well, that's his name.
And yeah, I understand that's his name, but the thing that really
Weird Al Yankovic?
is he in this?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Nicole Byer.
Huh. What a cast.
Dude, what?
Like,
This cast is insane. Wanda Sykes? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this cast list for the first time.
He's never gonna let me finish.
Fortune Feimster? Russell Peters?
Whatever.
Carl Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, they're probably gonna do kind of like a Scooby Doo.
Please do like a Globetrotters thing with like the T-Wolves or something. That would be hilarious.
Maybe they'll finally win a game.
Oh.
But the thing
That's
is,
so funny.
Obviously, this is the first time that Shaggy's gonna be black, and the thing.
Are they making him black, or is he
Yeah.
just being voiced by a black guy?
No, they're making him black.
That's hilarious. I love
Making
that.
him black. The thing is, they're naming him Norville. I think the reason they're naming him Norville is because this dude has a fresh cut fade and does not have the shaggy hair. And I think that's exactly why they're calling him Norville.
Because he's literally not Shaggy. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, it makes sense. But the thing is, that annoys me because it's just no. It's like he can be black and have shaggy hair. What the hell? You can make him Shaggy. Why can't you name him Shaggy? That's the thing that pisses me off. It's like, why can't you call him Shaggy? Why do you have to call him Norville?
I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't care. That doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form.
It does to me because it's just then he's not Shaggy then.
I mean, Shaggy's the vibe, not the hair.
Commit to the bit. Commit to the role. Make him Shaggy.
I mean, maybe they'll say it at one point, or they'll reference it, but,
Maybe-
I got no problem with it.
Maybe he'll grow into it. Who knows? I'm judging a little bit too early. And also because based off the trailer, it was just a little too on the nose with the whole meta humor and everything going on with that Warner Bros.
Dude, I don't care. This cast is hilarious. I'm, super ready for this.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, if it doesn't do good, there'll be another Scooby-Doo series in the next 2 to 3 years anyways. So we'll see what happens.
Okay,
I'll still give it a shot, though.
I did not know this, but canonically, Shaggy has a son named Frederick Rufus Rogers Dinkley, which means him and Velma Dinkley have a kid, canonically. I did not know that.
Really? Where'd you get this?
Scooby fucking Pedia.
Where did they reference this kid at?
I have no idea.
Where does this kid make an appearance? This is new to me.
Is this a comic? Ew, look at this fucking face.
Oh, I think that's from the Scooby-Doo Apocalypse comics.
The what now?
Yeah. Back, I don't know how long ago, they actually came out with, revamped old Hanna-Barbera characters. With different titles. One of them, my favorite one out of that one was Future Quest.
Oh, tight.
Look up Future Quest, you're going to see it. You're going to be, blown away by this concept of it, actually. Another one was the Flintstones, but it was a very, not modern take, but it was just,
A modern take on the Stone Age family.
I wouldn't say modern. It was more up to date, I guess, because it was less.
How is it up to date? It's 7 million years ago.
I know, but it was less honeymooners and more about slice of life and Fred's Fred faces depression and him and Barney talk about some.
Hey Barney, I'm real sad.
Like it sounds crazy, but like it was actually a pretty good series, and I actually enjoyed it.
Okay.
And then
You go Hanna-Barbera, which I just had to tell my friend the other day. It's not Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, it's Hanna-Barbera. And then the last one that they had was Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, where it's like a post-apocalyptic world with the mystery gang. The way that Scooby talks is he has like some helmet on there that sends out like emoji signals so everyone can see what he's thinking or feeling.
That's adorable.
So it was a crazy comic series, actually.
Dude, why does Shaggy look like the Green Arrow in this?
I don't know.
He's got like a curly Q mustache and like the douchiest soul patch beard you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a crazy series. I think it's completed now, so everyone could definitely check it out. I highly recommend you guys check it out.
Rufus T. Dinkley looks like a scumbag.
Oh my god, he actually does.
He looks like me if I was 300 pounds.
Frederick Rogers Dinkley.
Oh, it went away. That's so funny.
That is crazy.
I hate this. I don't want to live in this world.
Definitely. I mean, it's a comic book series. It's not really canon.
Why is Scooby Bup? Oh no, this is Scrappy Doo. Look at Scrappy Doo.
Oh yeah, because they took the reference over from the first Scooby-Doo movie.
What, did they just inject him with HGH?
Dude, I mean,
or dog GH?
I don't know what it was. I think he was like absorbed souls in the first movie.
Fucking what?
Don't you remember the Scooby-Doo movie where Scrappy-Doo was the bad guy?
Oh yeah, he was like piloting a person or something like
Funny
that.
enough, actually, those movies were directed by James Gunn.
Yes. What a way to get that career off the ground after Buffy.
I know, it's fucking crazy. I mean, he was even all in for Scooby-Doo 3, and I think a while ago during a Q&A, he like shared the script for what Scooby-Doo 3 was going to be about.
So they have this mystery, and they have to solve it.
Well, actually,
And they do!
Actually, the concept for Scooby-Doo 3 was actually very interesting, and I guess, this will be the last thing we talk about today, because we're about to almost hit an hour mark here. Wow, we're really feeling it today.
I'm telling you, man. It's 9.5% beers. Folks, go out there, get yourself some Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA. It gets you where you need to go.
The pitch for Scooby-Doo 3 was actually that the mystery gang were going to come across an island of monsters, and there was a group of people that wanted to prosecute the monsters, and it was kind of a role reversal where like
how does one prosecute a monster?
They want to eliminate them, fucking commit genocide.
That's a different thing. That is not prosecution and upholding the law. That is straight up genocide.
They want to go full on Aaron Yeager on these people.
Oh my God, Titans beware.
And I think Scooby and Shaggy finally realized after years of like running away from these monsters that they finally realized that they actually are people. They have feelings and emotions, and like they have their own lives and everything. And trying to take them out and eliminate them is a bad thing. It was going to be a very interesting take for Scooby-Doo 3.
Okay, I'd be interested.
I mean, I would watch it, but unfortunately, Scooby-Doo 2 did not do too well in the box office.
Which is balderdash, if you ask me.
I blame my babysitter for not taking me to see that movie.
All her fault.
Yeah.
How could she? Scandalous.
I don't know. I forgot what happened. I think we were supposed to go, but then something came up and we just never went. I think we ended up seeing King Kong instead.
The Peter Jackson one?
Yeah, the Peter Jackson one.
Okay, that movie existed. Again, Jack Black. Jack Black's all over the place.
This is a Jack Black episode.
We are Jack Black and Black.
Also, can we all talk about how they animated Jack Black's face onto Bowser?
I didn't really catch that.
If you look at it now, you realize just that.
So they just copied his man. He didn't do mocap for it, did he?
He didn't do any mocap.
Okay, so they just have really good animators, is what you're telling me.
Freaking animator who just were able to catch Jack Black's freaking expressions and just. Man,
Scrappy Doo the only one ain't out here. Oh my God, Scrappy Doo ain't the only one out here catching souls.
Oh my God.
God damn it! This Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA sponsor me, motherfuckers. Woo!
But yeah, I think that's all we have for today.
That is all I got. We had one more topic, but we're going to save that one for next time, folks.
We had one more topic? What's the one more topic?
The McDonald's Happy Meals.
Oh, yeah, I guess we could briefly touch on.
McDonald's Happy Meals are back, folks, and McDonald's employees fucking hate it.
Yeah, because they're adult Happy Meals, and a lot of adults these days are...
So the whole thing is just so you can buy the set and flip it and resell it, essentially. And I just hate limited edition exclusive hypebeast culture.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, because also at the same time, what the fuck is Cactus Plant?
It's, I don't know. It's very popular with rappers. I think it's like Travis Scott's like fashion line, or
Yeah.
at least he's involved in it some way. I don't know. The article I saw said it was a high-end fashion design company beloved by mainly rappers, including Rihanna. And I'm like, that's all I need to see.
Oh god, it's so stupid.
That's all I need to see. Rihanna's involved. I'm there.
This whole time I thought it was because they were bringing back the Halloween buckets, which I found out recently. Yeah, McDonald's.
I mean, they are, but unrelated.
I thought that's what the whole Happy Meal thing was about.
Why'd they stop? The Halloween buckets.
I don't know.
They were bringing too much joy to the world. I don't know. I loved those every year.
It died with the 90s.
I would beg my parents to take me to go get a Happy Meal so I can get one of those buckets, so I didn't have to go trick or treating with a freaking garbage bag because my family was white trash.
My parents didn't let me go trick or treating until I was like 12.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was the work of the devil. No, I don't really.
I mean, yeah, but that was also me and my friends egging people.
I really don't know why they don't let me go.
They probably just didn't want to take you.
Maybe that too. Who knows?
Your parents are busy people, man. You and your whiny ass fucking kids.
I mean, when I finally did get to go trick or treating, oh my god, it was a mother load of candy.
I bet. You probably went into a sugar coma for your first and only time trick or treating, because after that, it's too late to trick or treat.
Oh no, getting sugar in my house was no issue. It was just trick or treating was a whole different aspect.
Maybe that's why they were doing the whole, like, you have Halloween candy at home thing.
Maybe. Who knows?
Wait, but Halloween candy's free. That's ridiculous. They should have sent you out to gather all that stuff and collect it and bring it home.
I don't know. I wish it was okay for adults to trick or treat.
I mean, it is. You just got to bring a child with you.
That's my point. Without the child.
Sir, you have a job. You can buy your own candy.
No, that defeats the whole purpose, though.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay, I had an idea, and I immediately realized how badly it was going to go.
Don't say it.
But some houses should advertise adult trick-or-treating only, and I realized that sounds like an orgy waiting to happen.
Oh my god.
That sounds like a swingers club meetup.
Oh.
Adult trick-or-treating.
No. But anyways, Halloween buckets are coming back in McDonald's.
Go get you some, folks.
I want to end the podcast on, please.
Don't remember any of the last 10 minutes, please. Just go get Halloween buckets.
I will say a preview for next week's episode, though, is that recently the producer and director of what was supposed to be the pilot episode for the Kingdom Hearts series that Disney was supposed to produce years ago, the rights to the pilot finally reverted back to him, so he got the VHS back. And then yesterday on YouTube, he premiered the episode on his YouTube channel.
Say what?
Yeah.
You heard it here, heard it here first, folks. Probably not, but I did. What?
Yeah, so he premiered the episode. It's not fully animated.
Of a Kingdom Hearts series?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts series that Disney was going to produce years ago.
Let's go. I'm down for that.
Yeah, so it's a whole, I think, 11, 15-minute episode. It's not fully animated. It's just rough drawing.
Just storyboarded and everything like that. Still, I'm so down for that.
With a little bit rough animation here or there. That's going to be our topic for next week.
Oh, I'm excited, folks. I hope you are too.
So, I guess that's a much better note to end this podcast episode on.
Yeah, who even remembers what we were talking about before that? Yeah. Not me.
But, as always, I appreciate all of you for listening to another episode of the Diversions podcast. I'm your host here, Keti.
Bumbling B.
And, you can find us over on Instagram, Twitter, or at GeekNight90.
I have no idea what my handles are. I got to update them, folks. I'll get that to you next episode.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Signing off.
Later, losers.